I've spent more than 30 years running Maplewood Elementary, a small community school in rural Georgia. The place isn't fancy. It's just classrooms, a gym, a playground, and a lot of heart. But it has been a second home to generations of kids. I've seen parents, teachers, and volunteers work tirelessly to make it a safe, welcoming space. So imagine my shock when one sunny Monday morning, I pulled into the parking lot and saw a line of construction equipment heading straight toward our playground. Bulldozers, dump trucks, and survey stakes. They were carving a new road through our school property. I ran up to the foreman. "Wait a minute, this is private school property. Who gave you permission?" He looked at me like I was interrupting his coffee break. "HOA approved the project. County permits are in order. We're building a new access road for the subdivision." I felt my stomach drop. This wasn't just trespassing. This was a road literally cutting through our playground, near where kindergartners play and students run during recess. I called the HOA president, a woman named Linda, that same day. She sounded calm, polite even, but her words dripped with arrogance. "Oh, Principal Miller, we voted unanimously. The road improves traffic flow and emergency access. The county approved it. It's all standard procedure," I laughed bitterly. "Standard procedure? You're putting a road through a school. Children play there. Safety first, remember?" Her voice didn't waver. "We followed all regulations. You'll understand once it's finished." I hung up, heart racing. This was not just about property. It was about safety, children, and decades of community trust. That night, I dug out the old property deeds, tax records, and blueprints from the school archives. Sure enough, the land was owned entirely by the school district. The HOA's so-called common area stopped well short of our property line. This road was a mistake, and it was about to become their problem. The next morning, I contacted our attorney, Ms. Rodriguez. She's sharp, no nonsense, and has a reputation for taking on overreaching organizations. After reviewing the documents, she drafted a cease and desist order demanding construction stop immediately. The HOA ignored it. So I reached out to the county zoning office. Within hours, a county inspector was walking the property with me. He examined the construction, cross-referenced the deeds, and nodded gravely. "This land is clearly owned by the school district. They cannot build here without permission." When we presented this to the HOA board at a scheduled meeting, the room went quiet. They had assumed no one would challenge them, and certainly not over land that officially belonged to the community. But we weren't backing down. The school sent letters to parents, volunteers, and neighbors, raising awareness of the unsafe construction. Local news even picked up the story. "HOA road cuts through local school" was the headline the next morning. Public pressure mounted. Within 2 weeks, Ms. Rodriguez filed an injunction to stop the road entirely. The HOA scrambled, claiming clerical errors and miscommunication. The county ruled in our favor, confirming that the HOA had no legal right to build on school property. The road construction crews packed up, leaving behind a strip of partially cleared earth, a reminder of their overreach. The HOA board was ordered to cover all costs of repairing the playground, restore any damaged areas, and reimburse the school for legal fees. The icing on the cake? During the board's next meeting, several members resigned, citing personal reasons. The remaining members were left to face the public scrutiny of a community that had seen them overstep their bounds. I walked through the playground that afternoon, watching children climb the swings and slide down the slides. I felt a deep sense of relief. The school was safe, the property restored, and the message sent: you cannot push a community out of its own space, especially when children are involved. The HOA learned a lesson in humility that no meeting minutes could ever teach. I didn't feel satisfaction in their misfortune. I felt the quiet contentment of knowing we had stood up for what was right. And sometimes that's enough. If you enjoyed this story and want more tales of standing up to overreach, protecting what matters, and seeing justice done, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Stories like this prove that even in small towns, courage and persistence can make a big difference.